Recently, the software of the HP Prime calculator was updated to version 6030. One of the improvements is the expanded ability of the input command. In today's video, we will go over some basic forms for the input command. This is the basic form for the input command. We have three arguments: var for your variable, a title string, and a label string. The title and label string are optional, and you can have more than one variable to ask for. Here is an example program using the basic form of input. In program IN1, we're just going to be asking for the value of x. If you want to work with these example programs, I have included in the description a link to the program text. You can restrict the types of variables that can be accepted. Enclose each variable in a list. The types are enclosed in a vector. Now the type is specified by a code number. You can use -1 to include all types, 0 for real numbers, 2 for strings, 4 for matrices, and 6 for lists. There are also other types that you can include. In this example program, IN2, we are restricting input to allow only matrices for the variable M0. Matrices are specified by type 4. Likewise, in the example program IN3, we are restricting input to only allow for lists for L0. Lists are specified by type 6. Another form of the input command is to make checkboxes for each of the variables. To accomplish this, enclose the variable in a list, and the second argument is going to be 1. The variable takes one of two values: 1 if the variable is checked, and 0 if the variable is unchecked. For example, program IN4 creates 3 checkboxes, one for A, one for B, and one for C. I'm going to go ahead and run that program to show you what it looks like. Notice the checkboxes next to A, B, and C. I can click on or I can click off. So, for example, I'm going to click on B and C and leave A blank. That means A is going to take on a value of 0, while B and C are going to take on the value of 1. In the program IN5, we use the checkbox to ask the user whether you want the calculator to be in degrees mode or in radians mode. Using the system variable h_angle, we can specify this mode. If that box is checked, the calculator will be in degrees mode. Otherwise, the calculator will be in radians mode. The next format of the input command I want to present is one that creates a drop-down box or choose box. We're going to enclose the variable in a list, and the second argument is going to be a string representing the title of the choices you can make. The value of the variable depends on which choice the user makes. For a list that has n choices, the values range from 0 to -1. In the example program IN6, we're going to create a drop-down box using C as the control variable. If the user likes to use SI units, for example, then C is going to take on a value of 0. If the user instead prefers US units, the second choice in that list, then C is going to take on the value of 1. If I run IN6, you're going to see the drop-down box for the variable C, and I've hit the Choose Soft button. You're going to see all the options. Here I have SI and US, and I can just toggle and select whether option I want, press OK, and then the program continues. These are just some of the examples of what you can do with the input command. For a complete description of the input command, please consult the help facility on the HB Prime calculator. I hope you find this video helpful. You can visit my blog at edspie31415.blogspot.com. Thank you very much and have a great day.